Hey guys, welcome back to Inchworm Gardens. Today is Sunday, March 7th. It's a beautiful day here in Tennessee's Zone 7, 60 degrees Fahrenheit. It's been a gorgeous weekend. I'm out here with my garden helper, Wesley. We're gonna plant some peas, some beets. What else are we doing today?
Digging up soil.
Digging up soil, yeah. I'm gonna give you the 4-week update of our seedlings inside.
Digging up soil, that's what we're doing. Digging up soil.
That's right. I'm gonna show you all the varieties that we're planting this week. And yeah, it's a great day. Let's get started. All right, so here's the varieties of peas that we're planting this year. We have the Sugar Magnolia Tendril pea. This is a beautiful snap pea with purple pods, and it grows these excessive tendrils, which are what the plant uses to grow and climb up a trellis. Creates a bunch of these. They're edible. It's a very cool pea to grow. We're also growing another purple pea variety called King Tut. This is a shelling pea, so you grow it and you crack them open and you have the nice green peas on the inside. I've not grown this one before. It's a new one for me this year. What else we got, Wesley? We have our usual sugar snap, which is called Super Sugar Snap. I got these from Park Seed a couple years ago. Grows really well. And this was new.
No, I don't want.
I'll show them this one. All right. So this is the Wando pea. This is also a shelling pea. It's a really nice one. And this one was new to the Baker Creek seed catalog this year. It's called Sugar Daddy. This is a dwarf variety. It only gets about 2 feet tall, and we're gonna plant these in our container here. The rest of the peas are all gonna be planted along this back trellis. So we're gonna get started and get these peas planted. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Ready, let's go.
All right, we got our peas planted. Now we're growing some beets. 3 different varieties. This is a little gourmet blend. We have a Chioggia, like candy stripe beet. Sorry, my dirty fingers here. We have a golden beet, and we have the Detroit dark red. And for the radishes, we have our French breakfast radish, Champion red radish, and the Chinese green Lubo radish. Now, I actually mostly grow radishes for the flowers. They're one of the first flowering plants in the garden that brings in the pollinators. I do enjoy eating radishes as well, but I really just enjoy the early flowers. And you can eat the seed pods, are really nice, have a more mild radish flavor. So radish is a good one to grow. So let's get these beets and radishes planted. All right, and the last seeds we're planting outside today, you got your classic cilantro, classic chives, and we're also doing some Hishiko bunching onions. So these are just like your classic green onions. They don't get the big bulbous ball at the end. They just grow straight up, you eat the whole thing. So we're gonna get those 3 planted too. All right, we've run out of sunlight out here, but let me show you the seeds that we're gonna be starting inside today. We have the blue disc daisy, looks really pretty. We also have a chocolate daisy. Apparently it smells like chocolate. We'll see about that. We have the echinacea, a purple cone flower. And then we have, these are 2 new ones for me this year. Sweet pea. This is a long vining flower. Apparently these smell really nice, like hyacinth. Excited about that. Then I also have the Scarlet runner bean. I'm gonna show you a close-up of these beans. This is the biggest, prettiest bean seed I've ever seen. I'm gonna show you those. And all right, let's get you the update of the seedlings inside. So we planted our first seeds indoors 4 weeks ago, and here's a look at them now. Growing real nice. So these are our different kales, kohlrabi, thyme, parsley, and oregano. And these are just about ready to be transitioned out into the garden and planted in the ground. These are cool weather crops, so they can handle a light frost. We also, as an experiment, planted some French breakfast radish and some lettuce greens just to be harvested right here indoors. As you can see, we've been chopping off some and enjoying them in our breakfast. So that's nice. 4 weeks of growth there. Moving up the timeline, we have at 3 weeks of growth, peppers. Growing really well. As you can see, I have 2 plants per cell, so I'm gonna have to come through make the hard decision of basically only keeping one plant. Now, of course, you could split them apart and have 2 plants, but since I'm trying to cram so many different varieties into a small space, I only have room for 1 plant. So gotta go through and thin those out. And then at 2 weeks of growth, we have our eggplant. As you can see, nothing's happening here. Eggplants do take about 2 weeks to germinate, so I need to keep a close eye on this. If nothing comes up in the next day or so, I'm going to replant those seeds because there's a chance I won't get any plants. And these are our ground cherries. Looking good. These are real tiny plants. It's just that one cell hasn't come up yet. And at 1 week of growth, we got some tomatoes. Look at that, growing real well. One thing I'm running into on several of my seedlings is the seed coat. This is the actual shell of the seed, not falling off the plant. Now, they will eventually just fall off, like this one's very close to falling off. But you could get into the situation where it doesn't, and neither of the seeds pop out. Like, look at that little guy, he's really struggling. And then here's another example of this pepper. So basically, kind of just kills the plant right there because it couldn't push off that seed coat. I'm not quite sure why that happens. Could be because it was planted not deep enough, because when the plant is pushing its way up, it's actually like shedding off that seed coat as it's going, and it should just fall off. Could also have to do with moisture and humidity levels, because I am experiencing that on several plants. But like I said, it's not a huge deal. One trick is to basically just help them get that seed off. And what you can do is you just take a little drop of saliva, because it's thicker than water. It'll stay on the seed head. You just put it right there, bloop, and just sit it there for 30 seconds or so. It'll moisten the seed up enough, and then you can just gently come through and just kind of massage it off. And that will help the plant. So there you go. It's tomatoes, the Gomphrena globe amaranth. Only one has come up there, but they'll come. Just gotta be patient. Check this out. This is okra. This is only 1 week of growth on okra. It grows real fast. And this is a Jing orange, and as you can see, look at that pretty like orangish red in the veins there. That's real nice. Okra is a big plant, grows fast. And these are warmer weather crops, so these are not going to be going out into the ground anytime soon. We're going to get them nice and big and healthy inside, then we'll move them outside. So there you go, we're making progress. So I'm going to get these other seeds planted. And here's the scarlet runner beans I was telling you about. Look at that. Beautiful dark purple and black, kind of splashed. And they're big, look, compared to this pencil eraser. They're big seeds. There's only 4 in that pack. So we're going to plant those too. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for sticking with me. If you're actually following along on these weekly seed updates, hope you're finding them informative or interesting at least. We're only 6 weeks away from our last frost date here, which is so exciting. So we're going to be planting more seeds in the garden next week. We're going to be starting some more seeds indoors as well. All of our basils and some more flowers. So join me next week. Glad you're here. Hope you're doing well and hope things are going well for you in your garden and in life. Have a good one. We'll catch you next time.